Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your monthly reading for October 2025. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Laura, aka Baby Curl Tarot. I'm a tarot reader, astrologer, and root worker, and I love doing monthly readings for all the zodiac signs here on YouTube, as well as some other fun content over on TikTok and Instagram. I'm going to go ahead and get right on into your reading. Keep in mind this is a general message, so whatever comes up, comes up. And please do not try and force a reading on the internet to fit your particular life or situation. Okay, keep in mind this may not be for you, it may be for another Scorpio out there. Spiritual team, Birds of Fate Oracle, what messages do you have for the Scorpio collective? Okay, had quite a few fly out. I'm not going to take them. I'm going to keep shuffling. Give me 1 second. All right, Spiritual team, Birds of Fate Oracle, what messages do you have for the Scorpio collective at this time? Let's see what's going on. Okay, first up we have the Pillar. Okay, this talks to me about foundations and support. What about the bottom of the deck? We have the Revolutionary. Okay, what are we revolutionizing, Scorpio? This could be a revolution about your own foundations, your own core values, your own family, even for some of you. When I think of family, I think of pillars, foundations, things like that. So there could be some new sort of foundation being built. Okay, internally, this feels more like emotional, mental, spiritual. So there could be some new foundations being laid, being built. Okay, or you could also have some pillars that are, or core pillars, beliefs, or values that no longer fit who it is that you're becoming. So you may be, you could be becoming a little bit more radical in terms of what it is that you believe, what it is that you stand for, what it is that you're pursuing. You could be kind of breaking the rules that either you grew up knowing, like they were taught to you, or these were core values, beliefs, or rules that you built for yourself. Okay, so you could very well be breaking your own rules in the pursuit of something new. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot and see what messages come up for you guys. Spiritual team, Disney Villains Tarot, what messages do you have for the Scorpio collective? What messages do you have for the Scorpio collective? Excuse me, at this time. All right, let's see what we have here. Okay, we got the Nine of Wands reversed. Ace of Coins reversed. The Hierophant. The Sun. And the Nine of Swords. Some of you guys could be going through like a spiritual rebrand, reboot, revolution. Let's see what else. We have Queen of Swords reversed at the bottom of the deck, Two of Coins, Seven of Coins, what is this? Eight of Swords in reverse, Ten of Swords reversed. Interesting. There's a lot going on beneath the surface for you guys, which I think is normal for Scorpios. We have a lot going on underneath the surface. Like, people may, I think the general, what's the word I'm looking for, stereotype of Scorpios is that we're like moody and dark and mysterious, and yes, that can be true for some of us, but for the most part, I think a lot of Scorpios are actually very social and very bubbly and bright people. I'm a Scorpio, okay, a Scorpio sun with a couple other Scorpio placements. So a lot of people are like, you don't give Scorpio, you give more Libra. I'm like, well, how many other Scorpios do you know? So I think there's a lot of radical joy that I'm seeing here, especially with the Sun card coming out. I think there are possibly some new beliefs also being established, or new rules or something being established, like things that you are breaking down to rebuild. I did see the death card when I was shuffling your cards earlier. So I mean, the death card is Scorpio energy. So I feel like there is a death and a rebirth of some kind here. For a lot of you, I think you guys are on the side where you are starting to build things back up instead of destroy things. Okay, so Scorpios are also known for like their rebirth, their deaths and rebirths, right? That's what we're known for, I should say. So it's very phoenix like energy. So we have these moments where we kind of go into our shells, we break everything down, we brood, we think about things, and we nitpick and analyze and release what is no longer serving us. And then we have that moment of rebirth where we are reborn from the ashes and from like this deep, dark place that we went into. And now we come back into the light and we're this beautiful, like, fiery phoenix, which is what I'm getting with the sun card. And not only that, but having it right next to the Hierophant, I feel like this is a big rebirth, a big spiritual rebirth, a big knowledge rebirth, because the Hierophant can talk a lot about knowledge and like other institutions. Like when I think of the Hierophant, I also think of like college education, I think of mentorship, I think of um what else spirituality, but spirituality in the sense of like organized religion. So some of you guys could be going through a huge spiritual rebirth. You could be restructuring your spiritual beliefs, you could be restructuring your, knowledge about things, or like your mastery of something. There's a big rebirth though. I feel like you guys went into your hole, you went into your cocoon, you went through the dark broody Scorpio part, and you're about to reemerge. That's what it's giving, is reemergence. But I think there's a lot of anxiety, possibly fears, okay, about what this new rebrand, what this new aspect of yourself is, going to look like, how it's going to be received, how you're going to perform. Okay, especially if this is like, for some of you, this is going into a new career or going into a new role that maybe you're not familiar with, or something of that nature. You've been going to school for a long time, you just graduated, and you're like, okay, well, I want to get into the industry now. And then you go start applying for jobs, and now someone wants to put you in a job like you weren't expecting to get. And all of a sudden you're like, whoa, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. But I feel like you guys definitely have it in you. You guys just need to kind of get over the hump of that imposter syndrome, for sure, for sure, for sure. But I definitely see, like, you guys have been putting in a lot of hard work. You've been putting in a lot of hard work. And I also feel like you guys have been getting rid of a lot of things that have been holding you back. Mindsets, beliefs about yourself, mindsets or perceptions of other people, places, things like that. But whatever these rules were, or misconceptions or beliefs that you had that you're dismantling and getting rid of, are so, like, it's really, really good. It's actually really helpful. You guys may still be nervous. Don't get me wrong. Some of you guys may still like trip on your words, or like, what's the word I'm looking for? Um, Revert back to certain mindsets, or revert back to certain ways of talking to yourself, or thinking about things, or seeing things. But you always catch yourselves, or you actively try to catch yourself and be more aware of that. And I feel like you guys are in a good place. I feel like you guys are ready to move forward and to take on new opportunities. We have the Ace of Coins in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse, which usually I wouldn't see as a good thing. But next to those first three cards that I showed you, the Hierophant, the Sun, and the Nine of Swords, I feel like you guys are coming into, like, I don't know, revolutionize this energy. Like, you guys, these were right next to each other. I'm trying to pick them up the best I can here with my nails. But all these four cards were all right next to each other. So this energy is very bright and happy, and this energy in the reverse is very muddy and unclear and gloomy and not very exciting, not very promising. But to see the happier cards, which are major arcana cards, it's like that doubt, that sense of self-worth. Like, I don't know that girl before me, or that before. I don't know that guy before that didn't value himself or value herself or value themselves, or, believed in my capabilities. I didn't believe that I was worth more. And now I can see my worth. I can see that I am worth more than just pennies. I can see that I'm worth a whole lot more with the Seven of Coins. I've invested in myself. I've invested in my mind. I've invested in my emotional well being and my physical well being. And now I know what I deserve. And I'm not going to sit around and fight for something that is less than what I deserve. I'm not going to lower my standards. I know that I can have what it is that I want. But some of you guys still, honestly, some of you guys might still have a secret fear or two lingering in the back of your mind. But I think you guys are on your way away from this. You guys are kicking this bad habit, kicking this anxiety. But I see a lot of you guys being extremely excited, extremely energized in terms of like pursuing new things with this new mindset or with this new set of skills or whatever it is that you guys have been working on, and looking for your next opportunity, looking to level up for sure, and really showcase just who you are now, Scorpios. All right. That's what I'm seeing for you guys. Oh, didn't even see this at the bottom of the deck. Full card. Hello. New journey, new beginning. It's a new Scorpio. It's a new Scorpio. And I'm saying the world better watch out, because Scorpio's coming, whether they are ready or not. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and close out your reading with a couple of oracle decks. Scorpios, I offer bonus readings on YouTube for the top 3 zodiac signs that engage the most with my content at the beginning of the month for these top of the month readings. So if you liked the reading or you just want a bonus reading, leave a like, leave a comment, engage with this video in some way to let me know that you want that bonus reading. Okay, it includes a love reading and another general reading, so you get a 2-for-1 special halfway through the month. Okay, so definitely engage. Let me know that you want to see another reading for the Scorpios in a couple of weeks. And also, if this reading didn't necessarily resonate for you, or if it did and you just want to get a little bit deeper into your personal situation, I do offer personal readings. Please DM me on social media, on TikTok or Instagram. I will never message you. You need to reach out to me. Okay, so please don't get scammed by people reaching out to you offering readings. Please always reach out to me directly until I get my website up. That is the best way to get in touch with me, either on Instagram or TikTok via DM. Okay, let's go ahead and close out your reading. Spiritual team, Moonology Manifestation Oracle, what final messages do you have for the Scorpio Collective at this time? What final messages do you have for the Scorpio Collective at this time? Okay, we have first quarter moon in Capricorn, unleash your kindest self. And I feel like this is also talking about how you talk about yourself. Does that make sense? Unleash your kindest self on yourself. Okay, be kind to yourself, talk life into yourself. That's how you gain confidence and kind of get rid of that anxiety, that imposter syndrome, all of that. Next, we have the first quarter moon in Aries. Step into your power. Excuse me. Ooh, getting over a cold. But yeah, step into your power. I feel like you guys have been getting you guys have been going through like a huge rebrand, a huge Phoenix moment. Like I said, like I feel like this is a whole new Scorpio. And like I said, like you guys are coming through super powerful and almost like a whole new version of yourself. People are going to be absolutely shocked by the type of person you guys have become and what it is that you're capable of. Final card, it says last quarter moon in Virgo, attend to the details. Okay, and that could just be to like ease some of your anxiety, just making sure that you're really on top of your P's and Q's, whatever it is that you're going into. um Maybe that is just something that will happen naturally because of your anxiety. You want to make sure that you're proving yourself and all of that. I would say, like, yes, obviously be detail oriented, especially if this is job related, but also like give room for, mistakes and things to learn from and grow from. None of us are perfect, and not everything that we do is going to be perfect the first time around, the first time we do it. So definitely give yourself room to make mistakes, learn and grow, and also give yourself grace when you do mess up. Okay, you don't need to be hard on yourselves. All right, Scorpios, let's do one final deck, and then that is going to be it. Spiritual team, daily crystal inspiration. What final messages do you have for the Scorpio collective? What final messages do you have for the Scorpio collective at this time? Okay, we had one flip out. I'm going to get it here in just a second. Okay, your first card was Lemurian Quartz, practice patience. And I literally just said that. Practice patience with yourself. Practice patience with the process, especially if you're entering something new that you've never done before. Definitely give yourselves grace, be patient, talk kindly to yourselves. Okay. Next, we have Pyrite. Let the money flow in. Okay. So, a lot of you guys, this is job related, career related. You guys are leveling up. You guys are leveling up, and I love to see it. Next, we have Citrine, bring in the light. Okay, this is always representative of like creativity to me, but also in this particular reading, it's giving it's time to come back out of that cave. It's time to come back out of that cocoon. Bring in the light. It's now time to show the world what Scorpio has become and show them that Phoenix moment and show them your light, but also letting in the light. So now that you can come out of the darkness, essentially, right? Finally, at the bottom deck, we have Iolite. Shift your money mindset. I love that. So this is a big money reading and career reading. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it doesn't always have to be, even though those cards do come out. It could be something completely different, but I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is probably career and money related. All right, Scorpios, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Lots of good things. Again, please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the reading. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future. And maybe send this to another Scorpio if you feel like it would resonate for them or they need to hear this message. If you want to see more content from me, I'm also on Instagram and TikTok. Like I said before, my handles are below in the description box. And again, I do offer personal readings. Just make sure you find me on TikTok and Instagram and send me a DM to schedule one. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. I hope to see you guys at the next reading. But until then, please take care of yourselves. Bye.